Receiving an inspection report can be very scary.
Mhm.
So, what do you recommend, especially for first-time home buyers, to make it not so scary? Like, what should they really be focused on? What are broken bones versus fractures? What type of advice can you give for first-time home buyers to take the fear out of that for them?
Yeah, I would tell first-time home buyers not to get so caught up in the aesthetics of the house. Look at those 4 or those 5 major components of the house again: the electrical, roof, AC, plumbing, and the actual structure of the home. Once you focus on that, should give you a good idea of what to determine, what to make a big deal out of. I would say what another big thing is, for first-time home buyers, you may want to come to the inspection. It would be critical for you to come to the inspection because it would be great for an inspector in real time to kind of share, the
Right.
breakdown of what was found and what is, the most. I wouldn't say the most, but what is high on the priority list
Mhm.
in regards to things that were of concern. Because you will find out by just showing up to the inspection that he may speak with you for 15 10 minutes, and although you may have a long inspection report, you feel more comfortable with either deciding whether to move forward or back out based on that conversation with
Right.
the inspector.
I cannot tell you how many times I have to talk a buyer off the ledge
Uh-huh.
because they get like a 40-page inspection report.
Uh-huh.
And it just becomes, I think, so overwhelming with
That's
the
what it
entire
is.
process of buying a house
Mhm.
that they freak out. And it takes them some time to, calm down. They have to have that conversation with the home inspector to see what they really should focus on and try to get them over just their fear of purchasing a home. I like the way you guys categorize
Uh-huh.
what's, deferred maintenance versus what's really a safety hazard. And that gives me the great dialogue to bounce off of.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, absolutely. I believe that like anything, when you look at it, a 60-page paper and it's not in your expertise, your wheelhouse, you're like, man, what is all this? I might need a brand new house after looking at this list. But you may be throwing away a good deal just because you're not familiar with the information. And that's why having something like categorize or like, hey, this is just maintenance, this is just a normal deferred defect with the home, or this is a safety major concern. By having that separated allows you to have that person digest a lot easier because looking at 60 pages can be a lot. It's a lot for an inspector to look at 60 pages when we review another inspector. So I can imagine not being in this field, seeing it each and every day.
Yeah, you're seeing it for the first time
Yeah,
because this is your first home.
yeah, it can be a lot. I get it. I get it. So having a conversation with your inspector, and then, of course, again, having the report kind of really relay that information is very helpful.